It's a cool feeling. There's no doubt about it. You know, when I came up with Cincinnati, Houston was in our division back then, so we used to come in 3 times a year, and it was always a good time. It's fun to come home and see all the people that you grew up with, especially family and friends. But it does get a little hectic at times too, because there's a lot of ticket leaving and a lot of people to see and say hello to. But it's always fun to come home.
You were a star in high school and probably had your pick of colleges. Was it the remaining here in Houston? Was that the draw to go to Rice?
Yeah, there's no doubt. Rice is a pretty big deal in and around Houston. There's a really strong network, and my parents were pretty firm with the fact that once I had the opportunity to go to Rice, I was going to have the opportunity to play baseball there. That was kind of the place that I was going to go. I grew up. My brother and my dad went to Texas, so I kind of grew up a Longhorn. But when that opportunity presented itself, it was pretty clear what we were going to do.
And you were one of the players that actually helped them build that program. And before you know it, before you're out of there, you win it all, the College World Series, and you were a big part of that.
Yeah, you know, I've been fortunate with the opportunity to play baseball for a long time, and even still up to this point, the whole College World Series experience and winning that was something that's right up at the top of the list. And a lot of those guys still live here in Houston, and we're all still real good buddies. And that's just something that you'll never forget. It was a cool experience.
Now, I understand you went back to school to finish up your degree. Why was that so important to you while you were still pursuing your baseball career?
You know, it's just kind of one of those deals, the cliche of kind of you make a promise to your mom kind of deal, and that was number one. And also, my wife graduated from Rice also, so there's one thing that I didn't want her to have any leverage on me, so I wanted to make sure I get mine done as well.
What was your major, and what might you do with that when your career's over?
My major is economics, and I'm not 100% sure. The last couple of years I've done a little interning and whatnot, so I think hopefully maybe I'll get into the real estate realm. If I don't stay in the game, there's definitely a pretty good chance I'll stay in baseball as well, but we'll see how things unfold.
You've had a fulfilling career, but the last couple of years has been tough coming up and down. How do you stay positive not knowing where you're going to be at any moment?
You know, it's just one of those things. It really just doesn't make any sense to worry about it because there's just nothing you can do about it. Some of those things are out of your control. So, unfortunately, the last couple of years I've been the benefactor of some injuries. It's kind of like right now with Flash getting banged up, I get called up. So it's a good position to be in with the Orioles. They really enjoy keeping the continuity in the clubhouse. Buck is really big on that. So unfortunately, it takes an injury the last couple of years, but at the same time, it's been a really good place for me. I've enjoyed Baltimore. My family's enjoyed it. So, and this year was fortunate and coincidental in the sense that we were coming to Houston right before I got called up.
And it must be a good fit for both sides because they keep asking you back and you keep coming back.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully the feeling's mutual, right? You're right. They keep bringing me back, so I assume that on their side they've been happy with what they've got.